Good day, my beautiful teacher, Mom Rice, and to my supportive and kind classmates. My language for today's reporting or video presentation is all about one of the indigenous people of the southeastern woodlands of the United States called Cherokee or Chalagi. Cherokee are always quick to adopt the newest technology. I will now show to you their written language evolved through time. These are the original syllabary look like. Do you know why it doesn't look like this anymore? The syllabary had to be adopted for the printing press. It went from cursive to small pieces of metal type. So it looks like this because of technology.
Technology.
Usually, Cherokee words end with E, like Chalagi, that means Cherokee language. Technology, from the word technology, that Y is changed into the sound E, like E, technology. Imbis na technology, naging technology, like gahit siya. Now, did you know that Cherokee or Chalagi has 85 syllabary that represents as their alphabet? It was designed in 1819 by Sequoyah, a Native American polymath also known as George Gise or George Guess, also known as Chief Sequoyah. To write the Cherokee language by 1820, thousands of the Cherokee had learned the syllabary, and by 1830s, 90% were literate in their own language, and today, the syllabary is still used. Now, do you know what's the sound and letters of the 85 syllabary? Let's watch this video.
A, E, I, O, U, N, K, K, G, G, Go, Gu, Gun. Ha, He, He, Ho, Hu, Huh. La, Le, Li, Lo, Lu, La. Ma, Me, Me, Mo, Mu. Na, Na, Ne, Ni, No, Nu, Na. Qua, Que, Qui, Quo, Quo, Quan. Sa, S, Se, Si, So, Su, Sun. Da, Ta, De, Te, Di, Ti, Do, Do, Da. La, La, Cle, Cli, Clo, Clu, Clan. Ja, Je, Ji, Jo, Ju, Jung. Wa, We, we, wo, w, w, ya, ye, yi, yo, you, yang.
Many letters of Cherokee syllabary resembles Latin to Cyrillic, but they are not used to represent the same sounds. Did you observe it? It is believed that the Sequoyah used English orthography books, even though he didn't know English. Isn't that interesting? There is also a guess that Cherokee syllabary was a pattern for the Vice syllabary. After 12 years of work, Sequoyah is credited as the only man in history to create an alphabet in such manner. In Cherokee, there are 85 symbols, each representing a different syllable and sounds. There are 6 vowels, and S that stands alone, and the remaining 78 syllables are a combination of consonant and vowel. The S is used as a suffix and prefix. Without it, 17 more symbols would be needed. There are no sounds for the English sounds like B, F, J, P, R, V, X, or TLT. Okay, before we continue with learning the Cherokee language, it is important to be able to read and write in Cherokee. That is what this lesson will help you.
Qua sio nikada unexistu aya no lehia di delo guasti dalagi kanogida dudoa. Hello everybody, I'm Hartwell and this is the Cherokee syllabary song. I'm going to present the song and give you a little bit of a background on the syllables of the song and the tune of the song, which is basically Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So the syllabary is laid out in rows alphabetically. So there are 13 rows, and the rows have from 5, the ma line, to 9 syllables. The ta or da line, I believe, has 9 syllables. And the rows are also laid out alphabetically. The first row is the vowel sound only row, and these are the 6 vowel sounds of Cherokee language. They can be short or they can be long. A, E, O, U, and we'll go through those sounds in a little bit more detail. The ah sound is spelled with an A along the lines of Spanish or Italian writing systems. And it has the sound ah, and it looks like a different letter because of the way that the syllabary was created. But this particular shape you see here has the ah sound. Ah. Again, this sound has a particular shape that you might recognize from the alphabet, but it has a different sound value to it because of the way the Cherokee language syllabary was created. This one is the A sound of day, A, and it's spelled with an E along the lines of Spanish or Italian again. A. This one is the E sound of B, and it is spelled with an I. E. O has the sound of go, and it is spelled O. O. U has the sound of food, and it's spelled U. Oo. Is the 6th vowel sound of Cherokee language, and it has the sound of bun, that sound. So it's slightly nasalized, and it's spelled with a V because there aren't any other vowels in the alphabet. They borrowed a non-existent consonant symbol sound of the alphabet, and it's the V. This kind of work was done in the middle of the 19th century in 1828. This whole system was published in the Cherokee language and Cherokee newspaper, Cherokee Phoenix. The syllabary then is laid out in columns, so also alphabetically. So you notice that first row, A, E, O, U, you know, A comes before E in the alphabet, E comes before I in the alphabet. So it's laid out like that alphabetically. A, E, O, U, and then you just have to get used to the sounds connected with these different symbols. Some symbols that were, some sound symbol correspondences that we're not really used to. The syllabary then is laid out alphabetically in columns too. There are 6 syllabary columns: the A column, the A column, the E column, the O column, the U column, and the column from that first line that we just saw. And all the consonant sounds then are combined with one of those 6 vowel sounds. The syllabary columns have from 12 to 19 syllables. And so you see this A line is the 19 syllable line. And this na syllable here in na syllable, it is no longer in general use. So we end up with 84 total syllables. The first column is the A column. And I guess I could run through it here. A, ga, ka, ha, la, ma, na, wa, sha, s, da, ta, tla, tla, da, wa, ya. All sharing that ah sound all the way down the column. The syllables are consonant plus vowel, except for that first line and the s syllable. All the syllables, all the symbols represent a consonant and a vowel. So we have A, E, O, U, and symbols that represent only a vowel, and then the rest of the symbols, except for s, are consonant plus vowel. Here is the ga row, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It makes it the second row after the A row, because the da, ta row is listed under ta. And so this would correspond to the A row of the syllabary. And this is the second row. Ga, ka, ge, gi, go, gu, gun. So going through those 6 vowel sounds with either a G sound or a K sound from an English language perspective. Ga, ka, ge, gi, go, gu, gun. There are some non-English sounding consonants in the syllabic system, in the Cherokee sound system. Some consonants do not sound like English. For the HN sound, puff air out of your nose to make that sound, that HN sound. Tna, tna. For the TSA sound, hold the T and release to S to make the TS sound. Da, da. It's like at the end of the word fruits, or suits, I guess, or boots. Da. And then some dialects, particularly Oklahoma dialects, have that as a J sound, ja. So da or ja for that syllable. And then the TL sound, hold the T and release to L to make the TL sound, shla, shla. The syllabary songline structure is a little bit different from the syllabary layout structure. So that first line, the A line, A, E, O, U, has 6 syllables, but the song is 7 syllables long. So there's a disconnect between the structure of the syllabic system laid out and then the syllables of the song. So the song lines do not match the syllabary rows, but the syllabary song goes by syllabary rows. So you're singing row by row, but the song lines and the syllabary rows don't match exactly. The first row, the vowel sound row, the ah row, has 6 syllables, but the song continues into the ga row because it has 7 syllables. Ah, a, e, o, u, ga. So each line of the syllabary song is 7 syllables long. There are 12 lines for the 84 syllables. The 12 lines are organized into 4 verses. First a verse of 4 lines, and then a verse of 2 lines. And line 1 rises, and the other lines fall. So you have a, e, o, u, ga for the first rising line. And let's listen to Ginali Shamshini Nole Dinio singing this song.
Choco, ta, to. A, E, O, U, A,
The first line rising there. The second line is falling. Ka, ge, gi, go, gu, ga, ha. Again, it's extending across the lines of the rows of the syllabary into the ha line here. So we can listen to Ginali Shamshini and the children again.
Ka, ge, gi, go, gu, ga, ha.
So descending now for the next 3 lines. Line 1 rising, line 2, 3, and 4 falling lines. Hey, he, ho, hu, ha, la, lay.
Hey, he, ho, hu, ha, la, lay.
And song verse 1, line number 4, still falling. Lilo, lula, ma, me, me. And then the song resets for a shorter verse of just 2 lines. So we're going to go back to song line 1 structure. Mo, mu, na, ne, ni, no.
Mo, mu, na, ne, ni, no.
And then we're going to get that second falling line for this stanza, or this verse. Nu, na, gua, gue, gui, guo, gu.
Nu, na, gua, gue, gui, guo, gu.
And then we're going to go to song verse 3, which is going to have 4 lines, just like the first verse. Line 1 rising, and then the next 3 lines falling. Gua, sha, say, si, so, su.
Gua, sha, she, si, shao, shu.
And then the 3 falling lines. Sha, da, ta, de, te, di, ti.
Sha, da, ta, de, te, di, ti.
Line 3 falling. Do, do, da, la, cla, cle, clee.
Do, do, da, cla, cla, cle, clee.
And line 4, the end of the verse, falling again. Lo, blu, la, da, de, zi, do.
Cla, clu, cla, da, de, di, do.
And then the song, kind of resets again. And we go to song verse 4, the final verse. Line 1 is the rising line, and line 2 is the falling line. Do da wa way wee wo woo. And then it has that twinkle, twinkle, little star format.
Do ta wa where we will.
And the final line to the ya, last syllable, falling. Wa ya ye ye yo you ya.
Wa ya ye yo you ya.
And then we just have clapping at the end of the song instead of like something. Now I know my syllabary. I guess we should work on getting that in. Well, thanks for watching today. I hope you learned the song, and I look forward to hearing you sing it.
The Cherokee language does not only use an alphabet, but a syllabary. That means each Cherokee symbol represents a syllable, not just a consonant or a vowel. Because of this, Cherokee symbols are arranged in a chart, with a column for each Cherokee vowel and a row for each Cherokee consonant, like this. As I said earlier, Cherokee has 6 vowels which can be either short or long. Vowel length distinguishes the meaning of words. In writing vowel length, it represents by a colon after the vowel. The language has one somewhat unusual vowel, has nasalized squaw, which is represented in writing by the letter V. There is only one diphthong, namely I. The vowels are a, e, I, o, u, v, which are the bridge of the consonant. So we have here the chart of the vowels, from close to mid to open, then front, central, then back. Okay, a in about only nasalize. So we have the example to let you know about the vowels of Cherokee.
Jalagi, anyone here? Let's talk Cherokee.
The Cherokee syllabary is the writing system invented by Sequoyah. Each character represents a syllable in the Cherokee language. In this syllabary chart, the top row contains the 6 vowel sounds.
Water. Ama. E. Ant. Etloki. I. Pumpkin. Iya. O. Groundhog. Ogana. U. White. Unega. Locust. Early. Locusts come out after several years. Early. Elaski. Iji de tiada. Iudala. Anina gogo.
Okay, let's now move on to the consonant. There are 10 consonants in North Carolina Cherokee. Like other Iroquoian languages, Cherokee lacks the labial sounds. Like I've said earlier, the p, b, fa, va. The only labial sound is the ma, m, which occurs only in a few native words, in loanwords from English. So we have here the consonant chart of the Cherokee language. So it has 2 nasals, 1 lateral approximants, 2 approximants, and 3 stops, 2 fricatives, 1 fricatives. and also 3 alveolar, 1 palatal, 1 velar, and 2 glottal. Okay, the question mark sounds between the vowels in u, represented by an apostrophe in writing. Okay, let's now move on to the pitch accent. Cherokee syllables may be marked by low, mid, or high pitch, in addition of one falling to 2 rising pitches. However, linguists have not yet reached the consensus about the nature of Cherokee pitch accents. Pitch is usually not marked in writing. Like many Native American languages, Cherokee is polysynthetic, meaning that many morphemes may be linked together to form a single word. A single Cherokee word may be equivalent to an entire clause in English. For example, Gawanis ko, which means he speaks all the time. Gawanis ko. Okay, let's go for the nouns. Cherokee nouns belong to one of the 2 clauses, animate and inanimate. All peoples and animals are animate, and with only a few exceptions, all other nouns are inanimate. Animate and inanimate nouns are distinguished by different forms of the modifiers. For example, in singular, it is pronounced as Dalonig Noya, means a yellow rock, and the yellow bird is pronounced as Adalonig Shishgwa. Okay, do you see the difference? Now in plural, it is pronounced as Di Dalonig Noya, which means they added the D to make it a plural. So Di Dalonig Noya means yellow rock, and in the yellow birds it is pronounced, or the ani is added, like ani Adalonig Shishgwa. Okay, do you understand? Their language is very hard because I'm not from their language and it's not my first language. So it's very challenging for me. Now, the verb of Cherokee are quite complex. They consist of a root plus a number of prefixes and suffixes that must be kept on a strict order. Here is an example from Wikipedia. Okay, for example, Yi Chi Ga Ta Ha. Yi Chi Ga Ta Ha, which means I don't know, consists of Yi, negative prefix, plus Chi, which means I, plus Gata, which means no, plus Ha, the present tense. Yi Chi Gata Ha. I don't know. Okay? I don't know any of these languages. Sorry. Now, in pronouns, Cherokee personal pronouns are prefixed to nouns. There is an inclusive and an exclusive form of the first person plural we. The inclusive form includes the listener, while the exclusive form does not. Now, for the last lesson of the Cherokee language, let's watch this video on how to make sentences.
If we say, go get something, if you're going to go get a glass of water, a liquid, it's different. Go get changes. Liquid is built into the go get. If you're going to go get a flexible item like a shirt, it's flexible. The flexible is built into the word go get. If you're going to go get a solid object, the solid form is built into go get. Or go get a long and unbendable, like a fishing pole or pencil. If you're going to go get an animate object, something that's alive, a chicken, go get the cat, go get the dog, go get changes. So that's the hard part of teaching learners when they're older.
So that's all for my video presentation about the Cherokee or Chalagi language. Thank you! And this is Andrea Vera Ahmad Alejandro from 1 BSE A1. Thank you, ma'am.